Anyway, so I think you last stopped at the spread of the night markets, and so what do you think that there would be any like negative responses or anything regarding like litter and maybe rowdiness and all that?
Well, I think probably there's some criticism of the night market in terms of there are a lot of people who are not so sure about the wash against waste concept. So that's the concept where we wash and clean those proper crockery and then recycle or compost or put everything else into the one farm. There were a lot of people who were quite skeptical about that because they were concerned that it's not clean, it's not hygienic, and that it can be quite costly because we have all those plates. It has been working very well in a sense that we have been running this for the last 14-15 weeks, and we have only had a small amount of landfill rubbish, and everything else is properly managed. So people are skeptical, but it's been working. I think these sort of wash against waste concept might only work in a small festival or event because you do require us running around and have enough sink or whatever to wash the dishes and then we'll bring them back out. So like last week when we had over 530 plates washed, that wasn't easy. We just didn't have enough volunteers to help do that work. So we always get people saying, oh, we don't have broccoli, we don't have cutleries as well, are they coming, and that kind of thing, because we're a bit slow, and when it's all manual it's a bit slow. So we hope that we could improve on that. In terms of the other criticism that we might get is that it is an outdoor event, so we have people who go off, we can't do anything when it's raining, and we have to cancel the night market twice because of the rain and the wind. But the idea is, well, we can't obviously cook anything indoor, and also we're trying to revitalize the whole area, so we need to be in that space. And also, if you've been in Asia, you've been in night market, they're always outdoor, I've never seen one indoor, and it's just a concept that we just need to get with.
Going on the same track as that, what do you think this means to like the community, bringing the community together and all that?
So the night market, the storeholders are all from West Auckland only, and we accept also community groups that are there who just want to give it a first try and see how to work. So we have got a huge number of visitors when we do our night market, and they're all based around Newland or the Isthmus, which is quite different to your other night market where you have people drive all the way there to go and enjoy it. So it's quite a neat little thing, but the thing is that it hasn't made an effect at times that are not when the night market is on. So the place is still quiet at other nights, and we have problems about like robbery and things, and there's hardly anyone that goes to the community centre when the night market's not on.
It makes a more safer sort of environment, because I was talking to some of the vendors and they said that they really do believe that it makes the whole area stronger and stuff, because it is and safer, and
we are quite lucky that we've got some ethnic wardens that were part of the police, and they come and check out the place, so it is much safer with them there. But on the other days, as I said, it doesn't have the same thing. It's not as safe. On the other days, it's quite quiet as well, and so we really want to see how that could turn Newland around in the longer run. Because the idea, of course, it is a community development program, and it's not about the store making the money as such, but it's about how to build that area so it becomes buzzing all throughout. One of the storeholders will tell you that he makes more money on one night than he does in his shop just around the corner for about 3 days, which is a bit surprising. And it's not very good because we're trying to build up the business there as well and get them to go to the restaurant on the corner, and enjoy the food. So, yeah.
Yeah. Also talking to some of the vendors, they said that they would like to see a more like sort of variety, like away from food, just into arts and all that. So what do you think of all that?
As a pilot program, we couldn't manage to have more than just food, and also we need something that are quite authentic. So a lot of these non-food storeholder comes in with quite non-authentic stuff like jewelry and gadget type thing, which we don't want. We want something quite special, and I haven't been able to find anyone who would do that either. We're happy to do things like fruits and vegetables because we can do them indoor, but then we don't have a lot of people coming forward as well.
Yeah.